Let me tell you something, brother. If you wake up every morning and the first thing you feel is tired, not alive, that's not just fatigue. That's your soul whispering, you've been carrying too much for too long. Because real exhaustion doesn't come from working too hard. It comes from pretending you're fine when you're not. It comes from staying silent when you should have screamed. It comes from taking care of everyone while forgetting yourself. And here's the crazy part. Thousands of men around the world, men who felt completely drained, disconnected, and hollow inside, swear that one small change saved them. It wasn't a pill. It wasn't a workout. It was how they slept. A tiny shift before bed that reconnected them to their masculine energy, their confidence, and their drive. Sounds simple, right? But it's powerful, because the truth is, your sleep isn't just where your body rests, it's where your spirit recovers. Let's be real for a minute. Most of us men, we don't rest, we just shut down. We lie there, mind racing, body tense, scrolling on our phones just to quiet the noise. And even when we finally close our eyes, we're not sleeping. We're escaping. You know that feeling, right? You wake up, but your body feels heavy. You drag yourself through the day, caffeine in hand, faking energy. You look in the mirror and barely recognize the man staring back. And the worst part? You start convincing yourself that this is just what getting older feels like. But deep down, you know that's not true, because you remember how it used to feel, to wake up with fire in your chest. You remember that version of you, confident, alive, focused. And now it feels like he's disappeared. But brother, he didn't vanish. He's still there, buried under burnout, stress, and sleepless nights. Listen, you're not weak for feeling exhausted. You're not broken for feeling disconnected. You've just been in survival mode for too long. Society teaches men to keep going no matter what, to suppress emotion, to grind harder, to man up. But psychology says something different. When you suppress emotions, your body doesn't forget them. It stores them. In your muscles, in your heart rate, in your sleep. Every night you go to bed tense, your body's fighting a war it can't win. You think you're resting, but your nervous system is still in battle mode, and that's why you wake up tired. That's why your motivation fades. That's why your energy feels off. You don't need more caffeine. You need calm. You don't need a new morning routine. You need a new night. Here's what science shows. When you don't sleep deeply, your brain floods with cortisol, the stress hormone. That's the same chemical released when you're in danger. So imagine that. Every night your brain thinks it's under attack. Meanwhile, your testosterone, serotonin, and dopamine, the very chemicals that control your drive, focus, and happiness, start to crash. That's not just bad sleep. That's your body slowly forgetting how to feel alive. And when men start feeling emotionally flat, they assume they're losing passion, but really, they're losing connection. Connection to their mind, to their body, and to their masculine rhythm. Here's what those 10,000 men discovered. You can rewire your body's entire system with one 20-minute ritual before bed. Not a supplement, not meditation, not another hack, just reconnection. Let me walk you through it. For the last 20 minutes before you close your eyes, shut everything off. The screen, the noise, the mental chatter. You've spent all day being pulled in every direction. Your mind needs permission to slow down. Sit in silence. Breathe. If thoughts come, let them pass. If you need, write them down. Think of it as emotional cleanup. You're clearing mental clutter so your soul can rest. Psychologists call this cognitive offloading. When you dump thoughts from your brain to paper, your nervous system finally relaxes. That's your signal. It's safe to rest now. Men carry guilt quietly, for not being enough, for failing someone, for the mistakes we replay in our heads every night. And those emotions, they live in your chest. They tighten your breath. They steal your peace. So before you sleep, do this. Put one hand over your heart, breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, whisper, I forgive myself. You're not erasing your past. You're releasing the grip it has on you. Forgiveness isn't about weakness. It's about strength. It's about saying, I deserve to rest. Your body heals when your mind finally lets go. Now, this part is powerful. When you wake, don't grab your phone. Don't check your messages. Just sit up. Feel your heartbeat. You made it to another day, another sunrise, another chance. Take 1 minute. List 3 things you're grateful for. Silently. That single act switches your brain from fear to focus, from survival to strength. Neuroscience calls this the reticular activation shift. Your brain starts looking for more things to be thankful for. And gratitude, my friend, is rocket fuel for masculine energy. After a few nights of this, something begins to change. You'll feel it, not just in your body, but in your presence. You start to wake up feeling lighter. Your thoughts become clearer. Your emotions stop controlling you. You start controlling them. Because rest doesn't just rebuild your muscles, it rebuilds your identity. You stop chasing validation. You stop overthinking. You stop running on fumes. You begin to move with calm strength, the kind of power that doesn't need to shout. That's the moment, brother, when you realize you're not the same man who went to bed 7 nights ago. You've awakened something ancient inside you, your grounded masculinity. Here's your challenge. Simple, but life-changing. For the next 7 nights, 20 minutes of silence before sleep. No screens, no distractions, just you, your thoughts, and your breath. Forgiveness breath. Release one burden each night. Whisper, it's okay. I'm still learning morning gratitude minute. Start your day with calm, not chaos. That's it. No supplements, no new apps, no magic pills. Just you, giving your body what it's been begging for. Peace. And in that peace, your mind will start to rebuild. Your hormones will balance. Your emotions will stabilize. Your energy will return, naturally, powerfully, permanently. Listen to me. You're not tired because you're old. You're tired because you've been disconnected. You've been hustling for worth instead of resting in it. You've been proving yourself when all along you just needed to remember yourself. Every time you rest intentionally, you're declaring, I am not my stress. I am not my past. I am rebuilding. And when that realization hits you, you'll stand differently. You'll speak differently. You'll look people in the eye again, not with arrogance, but with presence. Because that's what true masculine power is, peace under pressure. So let me ask you, brother, when was the last time you slept without guilt? When was the last time you woke up and felt alive, not just awake? What if your body's been trying to tell you something for years, but you've been too busy to listen? Every sleepless night, every restless morning, every sigh of exhaustion. Was your body whispering, I miss you? And when you finally give yourself the gift of real rest, you'll hear it, you'll feel it, that quiet hum of energy that says, I'm back. That's your power returning. That's your fire reigniting. That's your masculine energy, grounded, calm, unstoppable. And it all starts with 20 quiet minutes before you sleep. So here's what I want you to do tonight. Not tomorrow, not next week, tonight. Turn off the noise. Sit in silence. Forgive yourself for something you've been holding on to. And when you wake, give gratitude before you give your attention to the world. Do it for 7 nights. And I promise you, you'll start to feel that shift. The energy, the clarity, the calm confidence that every man deserves. Because this isn't just about sleep. It's about coming home to yourself. When you rest with intention, you rise with purpose. When you sleep in peace, you wake in power. And that, brother, is how you reclaim your drive, your strength, and your life. So tonight, don't chase sleep. Invite peace. And watch how your world begins to change. Sometimes, brother, the world won't clap for your healing. No one will notice the nights you chose calm instead of chaos, or the mornings you fought to rise without anger. But that's okay, because real strength doesn't need an audience. It grows quietly in the moments no one sees. Every breath you take in peace, every night you choose rest over rage, you're rebuilding the man within. Not the loud one, not the show-off, but the calm warrior, the one who doesn't chase power because he's already found it in his peace. Every man reaches a moment when he's forced to choose, keep surviving or start living. It's the quiet decision that changes everything, because healing doesn't happen in noise. It happens in stillness, in those sacred moments before sleep, when you finally choose peace over pressure and presence over pain.